My name's Jenny Hoy. I'm here today with Jeannie Reinfeld from Miss Mandy's, which is a retail boutique with interior design stuff up on Northeast Capitol Circle. All right, so what made you decide to open up your own business?
Well, my family is from Minnesota, and they had the largest retail antique pine business in the Midwest.
Okay.
And I used to go up there all the time and wanted to work there. And my sister kept saying, just, open up your own. And I loved home decor. My first love was traveling, and so I became a flight attendant. And so I finally got up enough nerve in 2000 and opened up a small 800 square foot shop and brought in pine antiques and home decor at that time.
That's awesome. So that was your family was your inspiration
Yes,
in that.
yes.
And how did you decide on a legal business structure?
Well, a legal business structure.
It says such as proprietorship or corporation.
Oh, the corporation.
Yeah.
Well, I got some advice, and I was told that, if you want to expand and keep it growing, then let's go with a corporation to protect your personal assets and that type of stuff. So I've just stayed in that corporation the whole time.
How much time, money, and planning did it take before deciding to open a business?
I would say a good year. I really started thinking. I was still in the airline business, and I started thinking about it, started looking for locations. As far as the money, I just put a small amount of my money that I had into the business to start out with, and promised myself I wasn't going to put any more, and I was going to work with that, and if I could make it on that, and I was able to do that. So probably a year. About a year.
What was like the situation looking for a location?
That was difficult because the primary locations where you want to be were the most traffic. The rent obviously was higher.
Yeah.
And I really felt like location was a big part of it, but also, what I was going to be paying for rent. And I did get lucky and found a good location and decent rent. But I kept it small, very small. So.
And this isn't your original location?
No. My original was on Market Street. I had 800 square feet. I was there for 5 years, and then I was on Raymond Deal for 4. And then I ended up moving here because my rent was lower, but I got more square footage. And by that time, I had a following, so it works.
How do you advertise and promote your business?
Well, I started out through the paper and some radio, and once I really got my customer base down, then I got more into the social media. And I do Facebook and Instagram and like everybody else. What I also have to consider.
I think it stopped recording.
Oh,
it doesn't. Oh no, it's still going.
Oh.
Sorry.
What I have to consider is my customer has changed throughout the years too a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I've got an older customer range right now, so the Facebook, they don't get on Facebook so much, so I do some emails and different things like that. So.
Yeah, I'm sure that just the whole process of advertising has changed so much since the 2000s when you started your business.
Yeah.
The internet and everything. What kind of day-to-day things do you do?
Well, gosh, with my business, there's always something. I've got to make sure that I have supplies all the time. I've got to make sure that, all my finances are in order and my bills, and then keeping the store stocked, so I'm always ordering, cleaning, advertising, reaching out. I mean, there's just, it's full. It doesn't stop.
Okay. What is it that makes you feel your business is a success?
Well, I know it's a success just from the financial standpoint. I mean, I can see from year to year. I check. I'm always doing comparatives on month to month, and I challenge myself on that. So So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, it's really financially that you know, and then customers keep coming back, and
So you
you're
have
happy with,
yeah.
yeah.
You have a pretty high customer satisfaction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's the worst experience you've had while operating your business?
Oh gosh, I have been so lucky. um, I think it was just something minor about a delivery once, that they expected it to be delivered, the communication, but I have been really fortunate.
Yeah.
I really have. I don't have memories of, anything really bad.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that is really good. Do you think that there's something in the way that you like manage your business and the way that you communicate with your customers that helps it to be so successful?
I think so. Yeah, I personally, when somebody buys a piece of furniture from me, it seems like, and I don't know why this is, but I remember what they bought more than I remember their name, which is not probably a good thing, but they'll come back and I'll think, oh, that's right, she bought that dresser she's putting in the bathroom to put the sink in, So I do get involved a lot, and I really try, if they're looking for something, I really try to help them out and find it. So, yeah, customer service is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right on top.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the essence of customer service something that prompted you to have like the workshop and offer classes and that sort of thing?
It is, yeah. It is. Just getting more involved with my customer and expanding, to people that maybe hadn't heard of Miss Mandy's, and all the DIY stuff out there, where people love that. And I'm finding that, as I'm getting older, I really enjoy sitting down and doing that kind of stuff where I never did it before. So, and I get every age, girls in their 20s up to, in 50s and 60s. So it's been fun.
Have you looked into like having a Pinterest board for your classes and things that you do or anything like that?
I have, but it's just, for me, it's having the time to stay on top of that. I'm working on that. In fact, I just had a meeting yesterday with somebody about that. So, yeah.
Cool. If you could change one thing about the way you operate your business, what would you change?
Well, what I would love to have is, I'd love to have employees, that would be great. And I think I'm, throughout the years I've had help that comes in and that, and that would be the only thing. And it's coming, so.
Yeah.
Keeping the doors open.
Yeah. What is the best advice you can give someone starting out in business?
Just to really, if it's your passion and your real desire to do it, then go forward, but just make sure it's there, because there's so much time that you put in it, so much energy, that if it's really not your passion, you're going to get burnt, and it's just, you're going to feel like a failure in it, and you shouldn't, because it's hard work. And but I think if you're truly doing what you want to do, you'll make it. So,
cool. What else would you like to tell me about your business or owning a small business in general?
Just basically that, is just really. If you have a passion, if it keeps talking to you, and you go into shops or you go into other businesses and you feel this kind of drawing of, this is what I want to do, then make it happen, but start small. Start small.
It's very inspirational for me.
Yeah.
My mom has always taken us to craft shows and stuff like that throughout my entire life, and just the lifestyle of someone who is producing something themselves, and that is their like way of making a living, has always been very attractive to me, because I like to create stuff and I want to create stuff for people. Yeah,
and the gift is there. We all have gifts.
Yeah.
It's just finding that one that satisfies that passion, I mean, it just, and you'll know, because you'll work 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And it won't seem like work, it'll be like, oh, this is fun, but now I need to get some rest.
Yeah.
So
that's what I hope that I can do with my future.
Yeah.
Just be happy doing the work that, provides for myself.
Yeah, and you can. Cool. So you got to get to work.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Enjoyed it.